Well, it must be Christmas, or close to. There's lights and there's tinsel. Also, Admiral Akbar is looking fabulous up there, keeping an eye out for traps, which is his job. The tank. Yeah, alright. It's going good, isn't it, I guess. Our lovely cyanobacteria is making a reappearance as it continues to do so. So the battle with that remains pretty much weekly now. I'm siphoning out. And its speed of growth and return is reducing with time, which is what I want to see. It means things are sort of slowly starting to sort themselves out. But it's a slow battle, right? You're not going to win that fight overnight. You have to put time and effort into these things. And there's no quick fix. I did try the quick chemical fix and it all vanished, but then it all came back again because at the end of the day, whatever caused it in the first place was still there, hadn't addressed the fundamental issues. But we are doing all right. The clam is turning into a problem. He's just sort of wandering around the tank now, so he needs to move, and that's my next job today. I think we're going to find him a new home over the back there somewhere. I quite like having him where I can see him because he's cool, but, you know, right now he's up against the glass being a pain in the backside. I think my starfish population, my reduction in feeding is helping both phosphates and nitrates. Also, it's starting to reduce my starfish population, which is a good thing. So that's doing nicely. Still dosing the lanthanum. That's working quite well. Phosphates are now much more controlled than they were. Nitrates doing okay. But yeah, everything's doing all right. No complaints. I have ordered my last DMP-40. So I've got 3 of these at the moment, 2 down that end, 1 at this end, and I've got 1 last Gaia up here, and that's going to be removed. So I'll be glad to see the back of those. I find them very annoying. They're great when they're working, and they get dirty and they stop working, and that happens very, very quickly. But yeah, everything going well here. In the frag tank, growth. Can't complain. Everything in there is loving life. Now, interesting, the cyanobacteria doesn't like it in here. That's not cyano, that's a bit of algae scraped off the glass. But no, it doesn't grow in here. I suspect because of the lights. It's much dimmer in here, much bluer. I don't think it likes the spectrum, which is interesting in itself. So maybe that's something I have to have a look into. That should be an elegance coral, but I've never, ever managed to get it happy. There is still some life in there, and I dream of one day, maybe, it will spring back. I thought, given all the other big soft corals in here love it, maybe it would too, but no. Anyway, that's where we are. Tank's mostly doing great. Have a good Christmas.